This is unethical. This is a black mark on this city, and it needs to stop. This is not compassion here today. This is taking people's homes with nowhere else to go.
And that's what we're doing down here, is surviving, because that's all we can do, because there's nothing left for us.
That was East Hastings Street, less than 24 hours ago in Vancouver's downtown Eastside. Months of tension boiling over as an encampment was cleared out. Welcome to About That. I'm Lauren Bird. I'm sitting in for Andrew. For the fourth time in 4 years, Vancouver police have dismantled a major city encampment.
Why is there pushing? Why? Can I ask?
This has been a discussion that has been going on in the city of Vancouver for years, really, in this area, what to do about the situation. The housing crisis in the city of Vancouver, given the price and the cost, is something obviously that has continued to go up.
Okay, so this is a complicated and delicate issue. On the one hand, there have been some pretty significant safety concerns, especially in the last 8 months. Back in August, there were 180 structures in the encampment. And that's when the city's fire chief first called for them to be removed. And Vancouver Fire's Rescue Services says there have been more than 400 fires on East Hastings Street since then, where 4 people were hurt, and police reported a 9% increase in assaults.
This year alone, we have had reported 16 tent fires in that area. Local businesses have been damaged, resulting in fires and numerous explosions, which make it dangerous for anybody walking down that street.
I've been assaulted twice, just trying to come home from grocery shopping, going through my front door. I had a guy come after me with a hatchet.
The downtown Eastside encampment is fraught with serious crime, violence, and dangerous weapons.
But on the other hand, the people who until yesterday called this encampment home, they say this is the best option they have and maybe the only option. The shelter system in Vancouver is crowded, if not full, and many people say they feel safer on the street. On top of that, the expansion of single occupancy rooms that were meant to help address the city's affordable housing crisis, they're still out of reach for many, often costing more than $1,000 a month. And so the clear question that kept coming up again and again as we watched the sweeping of East Hastings, and that no one seemed to have the answer to.
Where would everyone go?
All they're required to do is give them a card to go to housing. We have no housing.
There are more people seeking housing than we have housing available. That's absolutely correct. We have people sheltering outside across the city, and in fact, most of the people in Vancouver who are unsheltered are not on Hastings Street. They're in other parts of the city.
So, in other words, this is really only the tip of the iceberg of a sprawling problem without an actual solution, somewhere for the people being displaced to go. Advocates say the sweeping of the structures could just make things worse. You know, more tent cities, more harm, no progress.
I know why they're throwing up people's tents, because they truly don't care about them in a real substantive way. If the city and the province cared about people on this block today, they would not be taking their tents, they would not be forcing, they would be patient with them. There's new housing coming online. Why are we decamping people today when there's housing coming next month, the month after, the month after? Wait for the housing at least.
We'll keep watching the story.